Hi guys, welcome to morning yoga. Although, I don't know your schedule, might not be morning when you wake up. You might wake up at night and need to do yoga. So, how about just waking up yoga? I have my friend Roxy here. She's my little teddy bear at night. You're not going to need much for this practice. You're going to be laying in bed. You'll need your pillow. Maybe you got up early and you made yourself some coffee or tea and you've got a nice warm drink next to you. Maybe a journal, some herbs to smudge the room with to clear the air, start your day. Whatever you like to use, it's kind of a ritual way of waking up your body, your mind, your spirit. And I encourage you, before you even start moving, stay in the position that you were more or less when you woke up and see if you can remember your dreams. Maybe you remember a theme or a phrase or a symbol, something that stood out to you that might be relevant. You can write it down in your journal or just keep it in your mind. See if it's something that synchronistically comes up throughout your day or your week. And that's a fun game. And then as you start moving, start by moving your breath. Maybe you bring your hands to your belly and you inhale and exhale deeply. In through the nose, out with a sigh. Draw your knees into your chest and give them a hug. And now we'll stretch some of the common areas that are tight after sleeping, because some of us will sleep kind of crunched up. Sometimes we'll sleep curled up in a ball like this. That'll tighten your hips and your back. Sometimes if you sleep on your side, you'll crunch up your neck and your shoulder a bit. So we'll open all that up, all the common areas. So here on your back, knees in your chest, rocking a little side to side. We'll bring a little fire to our bellies, wake up that inner furnace, hands down by your sides, keeping your knees bent and your legs together. Start to draw some circles here. And they could be small or big as you warm up your back, your core, your hips. Circle the other direction. Bringing it back to center. Nose towards your knees, curling into a tight little ball. Deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth as you let everything stretch out. Reach your arms over your head. Reach your toes towards the end of the bed and reach, reach, reach. Exhale out the mouth. Walk your feet over to the left. Your legs come as far to the left as they can and cross your right ankle over your left. See that? Grab a hold of your right wrist and pull it over to the left. So you kind of create this banana shape or crescent moon shape with your body. And side bend. Open up the outer thigh and hip, the waistline, the rib cage, the lats. Bring it back to center. Walk your legs over to the right as far as they'll go. And maybe your left ankle crosses over your right. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull it to the right. Now notice that my hips don't roll up. I'm not curling up off the bed. I'm going to stay with my hips down. And instead of twisting, we're side bending. Bring it back to center. Draw your right knee into your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Take your right knee over to the left, creating a little twist. Maybe you even shimmy your hips a bit to the right, so they're kind of centered, hip over hip. Right arm out to the right. And twist looking towards your right arm. Sometimes our arm or our shoulder is a little raised up, and that's okay. Try to work on bringing your shoulder down and then eventually letting your right knee draw down. And bring it back to center. Draw your left knee into your chest and your right leg straight to the floor. Take a few breaths here. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. I do have a yoga playlist that I'll put in the description below if you want to play along. Draw your left knee over to the right. Shimmy your hips about an inch to the left so that you can square off your hips and draw your left arm out to the left. Twist looking to the left. Humming is good medicine. There's some science related to humming and nitric oxide connection. So check that out. Mm. Maybe you hum and you get those little tickles in your head. Mm. Bring it back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Again, give them a nice squeeze. Bring your feet flat to the mat. Feet maybe a little wider than hip width. Arms out. I said mat. I mean bed because presumably we're in bed. Imagine that. So feet a little wider than hip width. Arms extending out like a T. And let your knees flop a little side to side, nice and slow. We're moving at the tempo of our breath and we're creating a slow, steady rhythm for our morning. Just kind of waking our bodies up to this mellow rhythm. Bring it back. Walk your feet in so they're closer to hip width apart now. Hands down by your hips. Pushing into your hands and feet and lift your hips a little. Maybe that's enough as you warm up your hip flexors. If you're feeling like you want to go a little deeper, bend your elbows, fingers point up to the ceiling, push into the upper arms, scoop your shoulders under, and lift your back a little higher up off your bed, squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. And roll your spine back down to the mat. Give your back a moment to come to a neutral place after that back bend. Hug your knees back into your chest. Reach your legs straight up into the air like you're standing on the ceiling. Your heels press up, your toes curl down. Bring your legs wide into a Y shape. Bend your knees, keeping your ankles over your knees, and you reach up for either your shins or your feet if they're available without lifting your tush. So see that? Try to keep your back, your tailbone on the mat, on the bed, as you grab either your shins or your feet and you sway a little side to side. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Bring it back to center, knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze as you rock all the way up to seated. Shake out your bed hair. Any comfortable seated position. Grab your knees. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale to round. Bring it back to neutral. Bring your feet out in front of you. Yeah. Drape your arms over your shins and let your head drop here. Starting to create a little flexion, a little forward fold. Just introducing it bit by bit, breath by breath. The head is heavy to create a little traction, a little pulling down your back. And then roll up, grab a hold of your pillow. Now, depending on how big your pillow is, maybe you just have your pillow right over your lap if you have a really fat pillow. But if it's a little of a skinnier pillow like mine, maybe you double it up to give you a nice cushion, kind of to mimic a yoga bolster. And we lay over it. You can just let your feet kind of naturally flop out to the sides. I'll scooch back so you can see that. Just let them kind of be soft. As you fold over your pillow, let your arms drape down by your sides, let your head hang. Let your awareness go to any parts of your body that are feeling the stretch. Allow yourself to feel the release of tension, of tightness, of old patterns. As we wake up, open up channels for fresh new blood flow for the day. Open up channels to get out that waste lymph fluid. Just get everything turned on and tuned in to start your day. Bring it all the way back up. You can put your pillow off to the side for now. Cross your legs in any comfortable position. If there isn't a comfortable cross-legged position, you can leave your legs straight. Maybe you put your pillow under your knees, create that little bolster. As you take your right hand under your tush, kind of sit right on it so that you pin that right shoulder down. Take your left hand to your head and draw your left ear down to your left shoulder. This is for my side sleepers that crunch up their neck and shoulder. Let's open that back up. However you sleep is beautiful and perfect. It's all good. But after a few hours of sleeping in a certain position, just stretch it out so that you can get back into a balanced place so that you're not so crunched up to one side. Release. And now take your left hand under your tush. Right hand to your head. And draw your right ear down to your right shoulder. Your shoulders down away from your ear. This is kind of like our Etch-a-Sketch. We clear out any tightness that we might have incurred throughout the night so that we can start our day clear of old patterns and we can begin anew. We can choose our breath. We can choose our posture. We can choose the momentum of our day. She is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Release your arms. Shake that out. I encourage singing, especially in the morning. If this yoga practice is a way of waking up our bodies, then singing is a way of waking up our souls. Inhale, arms reach over your head. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms up. Stretch the sides of your body from side to side. Give it a little wiggle. And then draw circles over your head as though your palms are drawing circles to the heavens. Circle the other direction. As though you're opening up a portal overhead so you're connecting to your source, your creator, your divinity. Opening up that crown chakra portal. Draw your arms forward. Reach your knuckles forward as you round your spine slightly here and tuck your chin into your chest. Drawing your right ear to your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. And now release. Take your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers back here. Start by seeing if you can get maybe your palms to touch. If that's tricky, or if it's tricky to even clasp hands, use a strap, a towel, a belt, whatever you got. Even grabbing a hold of your blanket. And lifting your arms up, up, up. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary, come to me. Folding forward. Continue to reach those arms up. Your fold can be as little or as deep as your back and hips would like. Inhale brings you all the way back up. Release your arms. Shake that out. Let it be. Bring your arms out to a T. Bend the elbows about 90 degrees here. And tilt your elbows forward, hands back. Open your heart, open your chest. Breathe right into that open chest. And release. Twist it out a little bit. Right hand behind you. Left hand to your right knee. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, twist to the right. Back to center. Left hand behind you. Right hand to your knee. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring it back to center. Before you start your day, take a moment to ground your sit bones. Maybe close your eyes. Notice this rhythm that you've created with your breathing, with your movements, with your singing or humming. Notice this melody that you've started. Maybe you carry it throughout your day, weaving it through each environment, each relationship. Perhaps even setting an intention for your day. It could be something simple like, I choose to view all events of today through a positive lens. All of these events are somehow for my highest good. I choose how I react to all the events of today. And perhaps I can maintain this grace and strength that I've cultivated in my morning practice. And I can weave it throughout all of today's events. Maybe you grab a hold of your coffee, your tea, your water. If you have a mug, maybe bring it close to your chest and you feel the warmth against your heart. Softening and warming up any toughness, any barriers around our heart center. Water is a beautiful conductor of energy, of vibration. So maybe you set your intention into your water, your intention for your day. Maybe it's an intention of health. Maybe it's an intention career-wise, relationship-wise, whatever it is. Sometimes I like to whisper it to my water. Let that vibration ripple through and drink. Start your day with poise and grace. Thank you guys. I love you. Oh. Before you go, I'm supposed to start saying this. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like or share or comment so that I know that people are actually resonating with what I'm doing. And if you subscribe and like it, it helps push the algorithm to other people so that other people can have these good vibes too. And then we can make this world a better place, one person at a time. Thank you. Love you. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.